All right, everybody, thank you again for joining us for our second monthly roundtable discussion brought to you by Right at Home. My name is Paul Orlando. I am the community liaison for the Right at Home that serves the greater Hartford and Baltimore County area. Just a real quick refresher on what we do. So we send one-on-one caregivers into people's homes who need help with personal care, companion care, and we're actually a level 2 license and can do med administration as well. With customizable schedules, we can revolve around your needs and your loved one's needs and what they need, whether it's 1 hour a week, 24/7 care, we're very flexible. All of our caregivers are employees of our company, which means they are insured, bonded, tested, screened. We are liable for every single one of them, so you're getting a true professional in your home. All right, so without further ado, we welcome Ellen Platt and the Option Group and some of her team members here for the roundtable this month. And I'll just let you all jump right in. Ellen, if you want to kind of get going on what the Option Group is, what it's about, and let everyone know how you your story.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Paul, for having us. I appreciate that. The Option Group, we provide case management, advocacy, and placement services. So we work with families that are struggling with a loved one who may be declining. It might be declining cognitively and physically, just simply because of aging, or it may be somebody that has a catastrophic injury or a chronic disease or some kind of health condition that precludes them from being able to live independently. So we help families do assessments, and we'll make recommendations and figure out what's going to keep this person supported and the family supported so that they can be as independent as possible. And it may mean bringing services in the home, such as Right at Home and other support services, or it might mean helping them navigate to a facility because they need a higher level of care. So we work with assisted livings and skilled nursing facilities and CCRCs, the continuing care retirement communities, to really figure out what that person needs based on their clinical picture. And then we help them with those transitions of care if they may go in or out of the hospital or need someone to coordinate their medical care. We are able to do that and support them over the continuum so that they're as functioning as well as they can be and have the best quality of life given their circumstances.
Yes, that is amazing. That is amazing. And what is the saying you have where you are the center of and the rest is the wheel? It's not coming to me now, but.
Right. We also often say that we're at the hub of the wheel with the client and the family, and we help them figure out what spokes on that wheel we need to pull in. And it could be a variety of services like home care or Meals on Wheels or an elder law attorney to create their planning documents. It could be any number of things, but we look at their individualized situation and figure out what makes the best sense for them and help them link them with those resources and implement that care plan.
Gotcha. Yes, and that's how I kind of describe your services to folks. I said she is the genius who can put you wherever you need to be. She knows exactly where you need to go. So yes, that's amazing. Now it's to my understanding that you're not only just in Maryland now, in kind of the greater Baltimore area. Noel, did you want to kind of go into the really exciting new chapter of the Option Group and where it's going?
Of course. Thank you, Paul. And thanks for having us on board today. It has been an exciting year. Ellen is coming up on the 10th anniversary of the Option Group. That'll be in January of 2021. For this year, we've seen a lot of growth and opportunities. So Paul, like you, being based in Maryland, we've been working mostly in Baltimore City, and then of course those counties that touch Baltimore City. We go down to Anne Arundel County, over to Montgomery and Howard County, up through Carroll, and excuse me, and Hartford counties. Recently, we've acquired a practice, a care manager practice up in Southern Pennsylvania. It was Mary Beck's group. And so now we handle 5 counties in southeastern and south central Pennsylvania. So we're looking at providing services in Adams County, Cumberland County, Dauphin County, Lancaster County, and York County. So we've expanded the footprint considerably, and we have care managers in that area that'll work with our clients. In addition, we always look at opportunities, and we are currently thinking about expanding the footprint even further into Delaware, but you'll have to wait for the next roundtable to get an update on that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the next
Oh,
chapter.
yeah, it's been a great year of growth. Lots of things happening, even in the midst of COVID-19. But what I'd like to do is throw it back to you and Jackie and talk to you a little bit further about that.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. And no, just real quick, because I am geographically challenged. I am not very good. Those counties you mentioned in Pennsylvania, are they kind of butted up against the Maryland border, the Maryland state line?
That's correct, Paul. It's the southeastern and south central. So it's places like Harrisburg, Lancaster, Carlisle, York, and Gettysburg. Those are the major towns that are in that 5-county area.
Gotcha. Yes, that's what I figured. I just wanted to clarify, just, you know,
Yeah.
but okay.
And if I
Awesome.
can add,
Sure.
if I can add, all you have to do is go to our website, where you will see the article talking about our expansion and what we cover. That's www.theoptiongroup.net, and you can see everything that's happening with the Option Group. Thank you.
Perfect. And with this post, I'll put links to your website as well,
Hmm.
and then any other links that can be totally good. All right. So then, Jackie, did you want to kind of go into? I know COVID has brought challenges. Pretty much no industry has been spared with at least challenges regarding this COVID pandemic. What's a couple ways that the options group is kind of staying on top of things and making sure business is at least going, as close to normal as possible?
Right, Paul. Well, thank you first off for having us on. We really do appreciate it.
Of course.
So to speak to COVID and how we as an organization are addressing the big elephant that just doesn't seem to go away right now, that I think at our core, as far as what we do, was certainly always in person. To be able to get closer to the situation and gather the information that we need so that we can take that information and come up with a tailor-made plan. With COVID now on top of us, we have certainly had to rearrange and troubleshoot and problem solve and come up with some other suggestions and solutions to be able to continue to do our assessments and to be able to work with our clients. What that looks like now, it's a little different for all of us, but we are using all the PPE. So of course we are using masks, and we are using gloves, and we are using lab coats, distancing, and our assessments now have been like outdoors, perhaps, if there is an opportunity for that. If we're not able to do that, we can be indoors, but we are very cognizant of trying to mind the COVID regulations. We are doing our assessments, and we are trying to utilize some other technology. Sometimes we may have to do a Zoom. For instance, I'm meeting with a family and a client tomorrow on Zoom, so that I can just follow up and kind of keep track of, how things are going, to make sure, that if there's anything that needs to change or, tweak, that we're able to do that. But as far as technology and things as well, we have adopted a new device, and I know that Bob's going to talk about that, the GramPad. But I will say, in the light of COVID, that I have a client that we put it into her apartment probably like I'm going to say 2 weeks ago, and I have firsthand seen, oh my gosh, like such a change with that client being able to see relatives and to speak with them. We're still learning lots of things, but in any event, we're rolling. We're trying to keep the ball rolling in the same direction, and we're making it happen.
Right. No, absolutely. And just, I think what you said there is perfectly is that I know everyone looks at COVID as, the physical things it can do to your body, and everyone's worried about, their physical health. But what people don't understand is people have been in isolation for months because of this pandemic. They're not getting the social interaction they've been used to their entire life. And that can play a real toll on your physical health as well, your emotional and your mental health. So yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I know there is a fantastic new innovative solution that you all have kind of been on the front end of this and kind of working with this. So Bob, I will let you go take a deeper dive into this amazing product that you guys use.
Yeah, sure. And thanks again, Paul, for having us on. So the GrandPad is basically it's a tablet designed specifically for seniors or anyone who maybe isn't real comfortable with an iPad or using a laptop or a smartphone. It's proven to be a great way for our care managers to communicate with our clients. There's a secure portal, so our clients can communicate with our care managers. Our care managers will place a call through the portal and talk directly, have a video call directly with the client. And it has just provides so much more information than just a phone call. Our care managers can see facial expressions and other cues from their client that you just wouldn't get over a phone call. It's proven to be very reliable. It's a very efficient way to communicate with them. But in addition, what it has done for families, like Jackie had mentioned, so family members and friends, they can get a GrandPad app on their smartphone. And it just is a great way they can connect with that GrandPad user just through one touch of a button. You don't have to schedule a call. You don't have to set aside time. You can just call them directly. And with the app, users can push photos directly to the GrandPad device. So you don't have to send an email. You don't have to connect a file and attach a file and all that. The photos show up right away on the GrandPad device. And when the GrandPad is charging, it becomes a digital window frame. So all the photos just scroll through for the user. But it has been a great way for families to stay connected, especially now. Visitation is limited, not just to facilities, but obviously we're not promoting families to go in and see seniors, even if they're at their home or in their apartment. So it has been a great way for families to stay connected. It's also secure, so they don't have no telemarketing or spam emails can reach the user. It's secure that way. It's strictly the circle of trust, we call it. Friends and family can connect with them. So it's
No,
been great.
yes. I think the key points you touched there is the security of it. Because we all know that, those telemarketers, I know they dial my phone quite often. And so a GrandPad is just, when that's ringing, it's a family, it's a friend, it's a loved one. It's tailored to the older adult as well as, the app for the smartphone. So that's fantastic. But awesome. I know we're about to jump off here, but Ellen, I know there's a pretty exciting thing happening actually tonight, October 27th at 7 p.m. Did you want to touch on that really quick? And then we'll also provide a link for that in the post as well so they can check it out. But I'll give you.
Yeah, sure. We were asked to participate in the Power of Age Expo through WMAR Channel 2. So there's going to be a special on tonight at 7 p.m. on WMAR. And it's going to be a number of folks in the Baltimore area that provide services to seniors. And they're going to be talking about different services that are available to help support our seniors in the area. So we're looking forward to being a part of that, and you'll get to tune in tonight.
Yes, look at that. Second monthly roundtable. I'm working with a celebrity. This is awesome. I couldn't ask for a better scenario. But all right, folks, I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you for taking the time. Again, my name is Paul Orlando. I'm with Right at Home of Harford and Baltimore County in northern part of Baltimore City. This is Ellen Platt and her option group team. You'll be able to find our information on the post. And again, I appreciate those of you who viewed this and look forward to next time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.